Wade possibly have to be angry about?
Today's air show of The Cutting Edge with Tad Martin.
Why? Was my fly open?
I think it's a little more serious than that.
Yeah, well, granted, infidelity is not high on my hit parade list either, but I thought the show was a success. I mean, the switchboard was swamped, 4-1 in favor of the show, not infidelity.
Oh, well, the viewers loved it, but there were certain vested interests that weren't as smitten, so Wade's on the warpath. The wagons are circling as we speak.
I knew it. See, I knew it. I told you all along we should fight this trend towards trash television. I mean, the idea about me up there sitting up there talking about my sex life is as low as you can go.
No, wait a second. It wasn't the topic that got everybody. It was the host. You see, pickup dates are approaching, contracts are being renegotiated, advertisers are really not in the mood. Oh, wait!
Don't get up yet. Somebody's leaving here without a job. Who the hell's idea was it that Erica Kane wasn't on the cutting edge? Afternoon, trying to placate our angry advertisers, all who wanted to know the same thing. What happened to Erica?
Well, she's just feeling a little under the weather.
Feeling very
yeah, she just needs
didn't somebody tell me?
Burnout, really. I mean, it's just a little R&R. She should be back within, what, the next few days?
Not even.
And what do we have for a host in the meantime?
Well, I think that...
No, you are not Erica Kane.
Today wasn't a very good hair day.
Advertisers shell out big bucks for Erica Kane, a megastar with a huge following. Now, what idiot decided that an ex-winemaker has what it takes to sell valuable airtime?
I take full responsibility for what was on the air show today, Wade.
Didn't your first marriage break up because of your adultery?
Listen, Frida, I'm not a perfect person. I don't claim to be, and I don't know of anybody who does. I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of. Judging from your track record, I'd say you have too. But, thankfully, like many other people, I attempt to learn from my mistakes rather than psychologically blame them on the rest of the world.
Spoken like a hardcore adulterer.
You accusing me of something?
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Look, lady.
Well, isn't that special? Granted, Tad is not a household name. The sponsors have a right to feel skittish risking advertising revenue on a veritable unknown. But the numbers don't lie. We're talking dollars and demographics. The viewer response was incredible, even more so than the first time he hosted the show. The switchboard was flooded. We had to hire extra personnel to handle the overflow, Wade.
Erica Kane is responsible for putting WRCW on the map. Her importance to the station cannot be underestimated.
We agree 100%. Okay, we're just saying that the show was not a disaster, that's all. Nobody disagrees. Erica is the undisputed star of the cutting edge. I'm not trying to coast on her wave of popularity. People tune in to watch her, they don't tune in to watch me.
Yes, but when they did tune in and she wasn't there, they stayed tuned. They were glued to their sets, Tad.
Inertia.
Inertia does not explain why hundreds of people reach for the telephone before the end credits roll.
Yeah, I don't care if the Queen of England phoned in, showcasing our pro tem host and producer as a reformed adulterer. Is not my idea of good programming.
You know, not so long ago, you couldn't say the word pregnant on television.
Well, times change.
But for the better?
I don't know, new roads, new ruts.
You know, Tad has told me everything about the other women in his life. I mean, it's about as ancient as the history in these books.
Dixie, it's very obvious that Tad is crazy about you.
That's a very nice thing to say.
I speak the truth.
The truth is that you are a very good friend.
I feel the same way about you. What was that you said? Pine Valley's hunkiest history professor or something like that.
Not bad for a hyperbole.
It's horrendous for a hyperbole. Let's get back to work. We got stuff to do.
Oops. Hello?
Wow, you sound like you're in a good mood.
Dad, Michael and I were just talking about you.
Yeah, I seem to be the man of the minute.
Were your ears burning?
Scalding. Listen, honey, I gotta make this quick. It looks like I'm running even later than usual.
So you won't be home for dinner, huh?
Yeah, I'm stuck in a meeting with Liza and Reynolds. I'll just have to catch something on my way home.
I'll wait up for you. I love you. That was my errant husband.
Oh, the guy on TV.
That's the one. He's got to work late again tonight. Staying up with his ex-significant other.
Sam, this is your baby, and I appreciate that. All I'm asking is that you don't make any snap judgments about Tad until you see the overnight numbers on today's air show.
In a few days, we'll have Erica back in her designer harness and wowing her way to a 40 share.
She better be. And without Erica Kane, there is no cutting edge.
Well, do you feel like you've been to the principal's office?
And been summarily paddled.
Boy. Bright side? We're on the air.
Yeah, without our hostess with a mostess. So, General Station Manager to the stars, what are we going to do to get her back?
You taught me that. We make her think it's her idea.
What are we talking here?
I don't know, but I think we might think of something. Actually, I think we make a pretty good team. Partner?
Partner. Top of it. Yeah, 100%, no problem. Next week? So long.
Where is she?
I haven't got a clue. I threw out the bait, nothing, not even a nibble.
No, we need Erica Kane from the Cutting Edge, and we need her now.
Somehow we seem destined for disappointment.
Disappointment? What about cancellation? We've got to reel in this star. Otherwise, we are going to get axed.
Maybe wait is all talk.
No, you've got to find her. Please work the Tad Martin magic on her. Please, and bring her back.
With what? A lasso?
Whatever works. Please? I know how extremely persuasive you can be with a woman when you want to be. And don't tell me you've changed. Because it's obvious that you haven't.
Deny my wolfish past, Liza, but I'm not feeling very wolfy today. See, the fact is, our problem with Erica is professional, not personal.
Oh, no, wait a second. What is the difference? Professional? Personal? The point is you get what you want.
Yeah, well, that's one way of
No,
looking
that's
at
the only way to look at it. What I want from you, the producer of The Cutting Edge with Erica Kane, to do is to bring that star, get her in this studio, on time, doing her job. Is that so much to ask?
Well, I don't know, Liza. I'm not sure. See, I'm just a lowly producer. You're the station general manager, the head honcho, the big cheese, the great kahuna, whereas I just produce, you manage. And since you single-handedly managed to tick off the star, drive off her husband, and run her out of the studio, I suggest you get busy earning those really big dollars and smooth things over yourself.
Do I detect a hint of hostility?
I don't know, do you?
Because I have this job and you thought it was yours?
Not a bit. After all, the undisputed fact is you have more experience. Excuse me.
In television. I may be the best general station manager this place has ever seen, but you are the undisputed champ at handling volatile, high-strung women, and I will testify under oath to that. Meanwhile, what have you done lately to find Erica Kane?
Oh, nothing. Just left 4 messages with Coral, 2 with Dimitri, and 1 with Bianca. Oh, that is, of course, on top of the flowers and the gifts I sent her yesterday.
You have to do more.
More. Let's see. I know. We could cut out your heart and send it to her on a silver platter. Excuse me, Mr. Martin. Could you please sign these vouchers? Thanks.
You know what I always found about your humor? It was just so funny. Really.
Yeah.
But the advertisers are actually calling the station wanting to know. The sponsors want to know where our star is.
Why so relax? I did one silly little show. As long as our ratings stay up, who cares?
Famous last words.
All right.
Thank you. I'll tell you what. I'll call her. If she'll talk to us, we'll go over there.
No, not us. You. I have to go to an affiliate convention in New York. I'm leaving tonight. It's tomorrow. You're going to have to handle this all on your own.
No answer. So what you're telling me is, as station general manager, you're basically dumping this whole thing off on me.
Why not? I have total confidence in you.
Hello, Tad.
Antacids for my ulcer. I get them at the supermarket when I pick up some things.
That's nice, Mel. This is terrific. Does this mean what I think it does?
Erica? Is she back?
Are you back?
Was I ever gone? Of course I'm back. I'm back. Yes. Ow.
Oh, that's great, honey. That's such good news.
Well, I'm glad to hear it because you were this close to being canned altogether, acting like a prima donna, holding this show and this station hostage to some ego trip of yours.
Hell of a welcome home, Liza.
Do it again, and you'll regret it.
Are you threatening me?
No one is threatening anybody.
No, you're right. We'll just chalk this up to a total misunderstanding. I look forward to a happier future where everyone can cheerfully fulfill their contractual obligations.
Listen to me, Liza. No one is more professional than I am. I mean, no one.
Well, I am extremely delighted to hear it. Welcome back. You were missed.
I'm sure that's true.
You ready to do the promo?
What's that?
Did you get enough rest last night?
I slept like a baby. Thank you.
Here's your makeup.
Sure.
Good. She looks tired.
And you look healthy as a horse. Doesn't she? Doesn't she, Daddy?
Oh.
Oh, yes. Well, it's amazing, Liza. You just haven't changed a bit in all those years. Really. Tell me something. How are you two getting along in a working situation? I mean, you didn't part in such great company.
We have a wonderful business working relationship, something I'd like to have with you, if you would allow it.
Incredible. Tad the Cat and little Liza Colby.
Why don't we go make that promo, honey? Come on.
Liza! Just the person that I want to see. Oh, it wasn't Tad's idea to bring that trashy writer of The Crowded Bedroom onto the cutting edge, so it must have been yours, right?
Yes, it was me, but I know the difference between trash and controversy.
Really? Did you hear that woman call my husband a hardcore adulterer?
Well, Frida has a rather colorful way of expressing herself.
Did you stop to think at all about how that would affect our children if they heard that? How they would feel? Embarrassed, ashamed, upset?
I thought that your children were in school during the day.
That's not the point. It is hard enough to raise kids in today's world without you rubbing their faces in sleaze on the air, especially specific sleaze about their own father.
5 to 7-year-olds are not our target group.
I know you only did this for ratings.
Yes, I did it for ratings. I was doing my job. And so my heart isn't 100% pure, so shoot me. And you know what? If you did, I would have a camera rolling. Because, dear, that's television.
Don't you patronize me.
Excuse me?
I know how important ratings are. I also know the responsibility that a television show has to its audience. And unfortunately, since you took over here, that responsibility has been sadly lacking.
Is that the way you see it?
The Cutting Edge airs in the middle of the morning. Any child can turn it on. I don't think talking about anybody's sex life is appropriate, and I think every mother in America would agree with me.
I don't think this is about your kids, Dixie. I think that you're embarrassed. I was sure that you knew about Tad's adulterous past.
Phew, I know all about that. It's not the point.
Who are you kidding?
About Tad's past, I don't know.
Really, aren't you lucky?
He's told me every ugly, unflattering detail about himself. And that is not the point of what I'm driving at.
What you're objecting to is Frida calling him a hardcore adulterer.
Just so you know, I'm not threatened by Tad's past. I know I'm not the first woman in his life, but God willing, I'll be the last. He doesn't cheat on me like he did with most of the others.
Dixie, I'm really confused here. I mean, this is television. It's not real life. You can't let it get under your skin.
I'm not. What I'm trying to communicate to you is how much I and other mothers of young children would appreciate it if you would stick to topics that were more appropriate to the hour the Cutting Edge airs.
So once the editor's done with it, we can screen it.
Okay, almost done.
Hello.
Hey, sweetheart. What you doing here? Something go wrong at home?
No, I just thought I'd come by and say hi and offer a few little suggestions about the show, but now that Eric's back, never mind. She is back, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, we think so, but you never know. We're talking about Erica here. How's class?
Oh, it's good. It's so good. My students, they can't wait for career night, and neither can I. You can't come.
Oh, actually, I meant to tell you. I'm sorry. A little change of plans. I'm not going to be able to go to the convention in New York. You're going to have to go in my place. Please don't protest, because you are the only one that can represent WRCW.
Oh, go ahead. I can hold down the fort for a little while.
Thank you, honey.
You know, your wife is really a good sport. To let you go on this last-minute business trip without griping? Not many wives would be so understanding. finished.
You ready to order?
Well, everything looks so tempting. I need a little more time to savor the selection.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you, waiter, darling. The food is so-so, but the service is to die for. Well, here we are finally, our preempted mother-daughter dinner.
Yes, sorry about all the cancellations, Mother.
Well, darling, show business is your life. Some women have grandchildren. I have clippings. Madame Marlena's picks and pans.
Read it.
Darling, you're in the big time now. Tad has really put you on the map.
Some people would see it the other way.
Oh, well, I believe in giving credit where credit is due. And behind every great man, there is... Oh, there she is now. Fresh scrubbed proof that a man can have it all. A fabulous career, a child to carry on his name, and a beautiful and talented wife.
I think I'll have the poached salmon. Unless, of course, it was hand-caught by Dixie. Scaled, gutted, and mounted, and placed next to her world's most perfect person trophy, Mother.
Oh, my, don't be sound a wee bit threatened here.
The other day, I am threatened by Daisy Mae Cooney.
Well, Tad is obviously taken with her country heart.
Can we please stop talking about Tad?
Yeah, I think I got a shot at booking him on the show.
That's great. I didn't know that he did the chat circuit.
Yeah, well, normally he doesn't, but apparently he's just got out of detox and he's penned this 80-proof memoir about the way things used to be. Personally, I can't believe a guy like that can remember anything, but nobody pays me for my opinion, so who cares? In any case, I was lucky enough to run into his agent downstairs at this affiliate shindig, and I think I schmoozed her into a firm maybe.
That's great.
No, it's not. It's not a done deal yet. We got a very limited window here into which to compose an unrefusable offer. So I want you to go into my office, get my laptop, and get your butt up here to New York as ASAP, okay? It's the Royal Plaza Hotel, Suite 235, and bring a suit.
Whoa. You want me to come to New York right now?
You got it, Chuckles. Tonight, you and I are going to hammer out the show's terms, which then you, looking very scrubbed and polished, are going to deliver first thing tomorrow to Ben's 10%er. With any luck, I should be at home in bed with my wife by 12 midnight. You got a problem with that?
No, not me, but, I have to get the green light from Miss Colby first.
Ah, Marion.
Good evening.
Dixie, don't you look marvelous? Autumn has put roses in your cheeks.
She puts the bowl in Durham.
Mother and I were just, catching up on old times.
Nothing like a stroll down memory lane.
Did I hear you mention Tad's name?
Oh, you have hearing like a cat. I was just saying to Mother what a wonderful job Tad is doing. As a producer, he is totally hands-on.
Yes, I'm sure he is. He works very hard for his money.
Oh, well, it's really not about the money. He really loves his work.
I'm sure. In fact, I'm expecting him home from New York tonight.
Well, I'm sure you're going to give him a real down-home welcome.
And speaking of reunions, look who's back together again for the, Could you help me, Opal? How many reconciliations does this make for you and Palmer? Could you, round it off to the closest zero?
Well, who's counting when it's true love?
And how wise of you all to dine in a herd. Dixie could be the referee, make sure the cutlery's out of reach.
We're not expecting any casualties,
Now,
Marion.
why is it that women who don't have a man to call their own always believe they're such all-fired experts in how to hang on to them?
Good question. Yeah, my philosophy is simple. Men are like library books. You check one out, you take it home, you get between the covers, and then when it comes to the end, you exchange it for a new one.
Well, great love stories last. You can just read them over and over.
Oh, well, I'm always looking for a good read. Actually, I've been drawn toward the classics lately. You know, Leatherbound, Careworn. Oh, my, how they do deliver. You haven't read any good books lately, have you, darling?
Well, I think our table's ready. It was very nice running into you, Marion.
Yes, let's do lunch sometime.
Tell Tad I said hello, darling.
I'd like to hello darling her right into next week.
You handled that very well, Liza.
You know, Mother, please. I'm very happy with my life exactly the way it is.
Well, Dixie has something that you don't.
A dead mother. How I envy her.
Pretend all you want, Liza.
Mother, stop it. You're making Dixie out to be like some superwoman or something, and what am I? Joan Crawford without the shoulder pads, a female executive who broke the glass ceiling open, and what has she got to show for it? A six-figure income? a corporate account, a company car, and the station call letters engraved on her heart. If I wanted to knock winsome Miss Dixie out of the running, I could do it with both hands tied behind my back, because the same techniques that make me a power player at work could make me #1 with Tad if I wanted it.
Oh, really, darling? Well, that's just words. Why don't you try to put it into action? Hmm?
Would you just look at them? Mattress tag team. Trip down memory lane. My Aunt Fanny's more like a trip to the Bermuda Triangle. Every time I think of how my Tad was short-sheeted by those mother-daughter piranhas.
Well, if memory serves, if forgive my bluntness, Tad's the one who did double duty in the...
Whose side are you on here anyway?
Well, it doesn't matter, all right? It's ancient history.
Move on, forget. That's it.
Well, forget old Marion, Madam Librarian, with mustard and relish. But how am I supposed to forgive the dirt that Ms. High and Mighty Colby did to my Jenny? How God bless her sweet innocent soul. Excuse me. Hello?
What are you wearing?
A great big smile.
I'm still in Gotham, but I should be home soon.
Your work almost done?
Almost. I got a station flight on his way to New York to relieve me.
Will you tell that flunky that your wife is eternally grateful?
Darling, a backstage romance would add a little spice to your life.
Only you, Mother, would think that an extramarital fling was a condiment.
You're not married and you're not seeing anyone. Where's the fun, the excitement? You go home every night, order room service, watch TV, and go to bed. What a waste of a perfectly good hotel room.
Well, I'd be glad to rent it out to you on a per diem basis.
The stage has been set for you and Tad to rediscover each other. Power meetings supercharged with sexual subtext, furtive glances, suppressed mutual longing.
Mother, forget it.
Liza, do you know what all work and no play makes you? Boring.
I'll survive.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, working from 9 to 5 is perfectly respectable, but who wants to be perfectly respectable? Darling, you can keep your nose to the grindstone and powder it. Just go on out and live. Show Tad what he's been missing all
Mother,
these years.
please, I am not going to have this discussion with you anymore.
You know, Liza, perhaps I've misjudged you.
But I'm not the lonely, love-starved workaholic.
Do you remember how Tad used you? The sting of betrayal, the humiliation. Well, perhaps that torch that you carried has burned into a grudge.
Why would I hold a grudge against Tad for what he did 1,000,000 years ago when I have forgiven you?
Because Tad was your first love, and he rejected you.
What's your point, Mother?
Isn't it possible that Tad might have ruined you for other men?
Where do you get these theories? I mean, not only are they absurd, but they're totally sexist. I mean, come on, Mother. Where, except in romance novels, do you hear of women being ruined?
The cutting edge, for one place.
I have had plenty of wonderful men in my life since Tad.
Oh, really, darling? Well, you must introduce me sometime.
Excuse me, Liza.
Hi, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, please, Mother. Not now. What's up?
Tad just called. He wants me in New York stat. Deal is, I play messenger so that he can come home to the little woman. Now, I figured I better clear this with you first. Proper channels and all that.
Thank you for coming. Would you mind giving my mother company? Be right back.
Come on over here, darling. Sit down. You're cute. Do you know something? I've always wanted to be in show business.
Excuse me. Would you do me a favor? When I get back to my table, would you call this number? Thank you. If Tad talked to Ben directly?
His agent.
Vanessa Decker?
I hear Ben's quite a prima donna.
He's a little temperamental. Needs to be treated with kid gloves. Excuse me. Hello? Vanessa, yes. What is it I can do? He saw it as an insult. Well, what can we do to make Ben happy? I see. Well, okay. I'll be there tomorrow. Goodbye. That was Vanessa. So we got it. Ben's insulted. He feels that the offer from the cutting edge should have come from higher up.
Oh, Tad's the producer.
Technically, I'm in charge, Mother. So the pleasure of my company is requested at a breakfast confab in New York tomorrow morning.
Oh, then Tad can come home to his darling Dixie.
No, Mother. Vanessa wants Tad there as well. The logic being that two can smooth more feathers than one. I'll leave tonight.
Well, I guess that's my cue to powder my nose and scan the dining room for another dining partner.
So, I guess Tad won't be making it home tonight after all.
No, someone's going to have to tell his wife. But maybe it's better if she doesn't know right away. You know, until the time is right. Well, yes, you may. I'd like to have a suite for tonight. No, just me. And could you please tell me Tad Martin's room number? But I really do have to get upstairs and pack.
I'm sure you'll wow Tad in your executive peignoir.
You're so subtle, Mother. I'm going to New York on business.
Oh, you mean the sudden urge to take Manhattan has nothing to do with my dare?
You heard Jason. You were here when I got the phone call. I have to go to a meeting.
You know, this evening is just chock-a-block with coincidence.
Handling crises is part of my job description.
Oh, handling Tad. Now, that could be a life's work. Who's going to break the news to darling Dixie that her hubby won't be coming back tonight?
Actually, that's one of the gifts that I have, Mother. I learned early on. It's called delegate.
How are you set for upcoming midterms?
I think I'm in pretty good shape.
You know, you can never be over-prepared. So why don't I drop by your place tonight and quiz you?
Oh, that's very nice, but I have a date tonight with my steady Eddie. He's coming back from New York.
Well, I bet I can get you all the way through chapter 12 before your steady Eddie even pulls in the driveway.
Yeah? What do you bet?
Loser buys a pint of double mocha fudge crunch.
Teaspoons.
2 spoons. The hell is with Jason? Take the polar route? Finally.
You certainly took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
So Jason and I are going to hit the books until Tad gets home. Should I meet you back at the house?
No, I can give you a lift.
Oh, okay.
It's on my way.
Great.
Done it.
I married a cross-dresser.
Really?
I married a cross-dressing, tattooed, drug-addicted bigamist with multiple personality disorders. How's that? Don't give me that look. You're the one that wanted tasteless and vulgar. I'm just trying to help you out.
I want real, okay? Something with a little bit more edge than accessories for fall.
What, Erica doesn't have an edge?
Erica needs to stretch a little.
Why? We rule the time slot.
The Corinth serial murders.
Oh, great. Something family-oriented. I see a Thanksgiving special.
No, I think we need something a little hard-hitting after the infidelity show. Who's on the schedule for...
I'll get the schedule.
Okay.
October, right?
November.
All right.
Michael Delaney's here to see you.
Who?
The history teacher from Pine Valley High. You signed up to do career day.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell him I have typhus or something?
Let Tad do it. His wife sits in on Delaney's class.
Dixie? What on earth for?
Can we please talk later? I'm in a meeting.
It's more like a war council. Your stockholders are deserting in droves.
I can handle it.
With a strategic alliance, that's where I come in.
You know, that's such a nice offer.
I'll talk to my man in Chicago. He says what we need
I
to
have
do is
my own man in Chicago. I can handle this. This is my problem. I am not a team player.
This is a crisis situation, Haley.
Yes, one that I created by letting go of the reins in the first place.
Are you equating me with Alec?
No. No, I am not. All I'm saying is I can do this on my own. Enjoy your lunch.
Would you try to talk some sense into her?
Was that wise?
I beg your pardon.
We need all the help we can get.
Wait.
Adam Chandler as backup? Plenty of CEOs would kill for that.
Yes. Daddy rescues lipstick prints, and I'm sure that will really instill confidence in our stockholders. Look, I know what I'm doing. What we need here is a big media boost. We need to launch the teen campaign right away, as soon as possible.
What?
American Naturals.
You and Alec weren't in sync on this?
Why? He changed the name?
He scrapped the whole project.
And nobody cleared that with me first?
He said it was your idea.
And you believed him?
Why wouldn't I?
You're right. You're right. He had the Haley Vaughn seal of approval on everything. I'm a genius. No wonder our stockholders are running for cover.
Alec fooled everyone, not just you.
Would you like to order something?
I know what I want.
You should make that to go. Because I want the American Naturals campaign on the launch pad no later than 6.
That's not enough time.
All right, then. You have until 8. Just give me a minute, please.
Can we talk now?
As long as it's not about enchantment.
What are you trying to prove?
Listen, I'm a big girl. I caused this problem. Now I have to get myself out of it.
A genuine TV executive. Man, my kids are going to be psyched.
Well, I think it's really wonderful what you're doing.
Look, if you're going to cancel on me, just let me know so I can find somebody else to replace you.
Well, if I do get a stand-in, I'll get somebody who has a really strong background and great interpersonal skills.
Sounds like you have somebody in mind already.
No, it's not that. I really am committed to being there. I have a very sentimental place in my heart for Pine Valley High.
So I heard.
What did you hear?
I heard that you graduated.
Is that it?
Not quite.
Care to elaborate?
Not really.
No. Yes or no question. Will Dixie Martin be there?
Would that be a problem?
Not for me. I can't say anything about her.
Dixie's pretty secure.
That's good. So's her husband.
Yeah.
I think things are going swimmingly around here. Did you know that he was up for this job, my job? Mm-hmm. So you're up on everything.
Yeah. Oh, here's your career day guide.
Oh, this is wonderful. It's really pulled together.
Well, planning is the easy part. Implementation is a different story, you know?
My instinct says that you implement very well.
Do they really?
You're a far cry from my history teacher. He wore sandals and socks.
Thomas Birkin, right? He's still there.
Pickled in formaldehyde?
Oh, possibly. Quite possibly.
Oh, I have a million Birkin stories. Maybe I could share some with you over lunch.
I know you have to keep up appearances, but I can advise you from behind the scenes.
That's lovely. I don't want your advice. I don't want anyone's advice.
Why do you want to make this harder than it has to be? Really, this fierce independence can work against you, you know. Take it from someone who's learned the hard way.
Learn is the operative word there. I've been running enchantment for a while now, and if I don't have it down by now, I should find a new career.
Honey, you're in a tight spot here.
Life is full of them.
All right. My money's still on you.
I need a phone, please. You like long shots.
I'm not the only one.
No, I guess you're not.
Table 8 needs a phone.
That's your station.
Help me out, Matt.
Need a phone?
Thank you.
Hey, Mateo, wait a minute. Why don't you join us?
So you're a history buff, huh?
Well, I think I might have been if I hadn't had Birkin for 3 terms. The first wave of Puritan migration.
Set the American personality in stone. I'm sorry, this is a private conversation, or can anybody reminisce?
No, not at all.
Tad Martin, this is Michael Delaney.
Hi. Damn glad to know you.
Yeah, you too.
Trevor's brother-in-law. We've met, what, few hundred
times at least.
Right?
Trevor?
You have been gone a long time.
Perhaps too long. Well, listen, if you'd like a lesson on Pine Valley social history, maybe we should pencil in that lunch.
Maybe not. I got a lot of cafeteria duty to do, you know.
Well, there's always breakfast. Let me know.
Call me if you have any questions.
What is the meaning of life?
Hardy.
Hardy, That's very funny. About career day. I'll see you
See you later,
tonight,
Mike.
okay? Bye.
Tonight. Take care, Mike.
Okay.
What's tonight, if I may ask?
Pine Valley High School Harvest Dance.
Very funny.
I'm not kidding. Dixie and I are supposed to chaperone.
What is the world coming to? Tad Martin patrolling our youth.
Yeah, the old ball and chain thought we'd head over there on 10 o'clock, pass out some condoms. It's a joke, Liza.
Will Michael's wife be there?
No, actually, Michael's, not married.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna have to work on that, though.
What?
Will Michael's wife be there?
I don't know what you're babbling about. Don't you have work to do?